Have you ever wondered why, even when everything in your life seems to be in place, a sense of emptiness can still linger? You might have a steady job, supportive friends, and a loving family. Yet, in the quiet moments, there's a feeling that something essential is missing. If this resonates with you, the story ahead may offer a new perspective, a simple tale that reveals a truth we often overlook. In a small Oregon town lived James, a young man admired by everyone for his kindness and hard work. On the surface, his life appeared complete: a good job, a cozy home, and a reputation for always helping others. Yet each night, James felt a quiet ache, a sense that something within him remained unfinished, no matter how much he tried to do everything right. Happiness always seemed just out of reach, setting the stage for a journey that would soon change his outlook. Seeking clarity, James decided to spend a weekend hiking in the woods. As he wandered beneath the trees, he remembered a story his grandmother once told about an old man who helped people find what they'd lost inside. Moved by curiosity, James set out to find this man. After a long walk, he discovered a cabin where an old man sat quietly carving wood. Hoping for guidance, James shared his feelings of emptiness, and the old man listened with a gentle smile before offering a simple request. The old man returned from his cabin holding a cracked ceramic cup. He handed it to James and asked him to fill it with water from the river each morning for 10 days and pour it into the garden. Though James pointed out the crack and doubted the cup's usefulness, the old man's encouraging smile persuaded him to try, leaving James both puzzled and intrigued as he began the task. For 10 mornings, James followed the old man's instructions. Each day, he carefully filled the cup at the river and carried it back, only to find that most of the water had leaked away by the time he arrived. By the last day, frustration had set in. Feeling defeated and convinced his efforts were pointless, James returned to the cabin. Instead of criticism, the old man simply invited him to walk along the path together. They walked the familiar trail. James noticed something he hadn't seen before: wildflowers blooming along both sides, vibrant and full of life. The old man pointed out that these flowers had flourished because of the water that spilled from the cracked cup each day. In that moment, James began to understand the deeper meaning behind his task and saw the beauty that had quietly grown from his efforts. The old man explained that the cracked cup was a reflection of all of us, imperfect, yet still capable of creating beauty. James realized he had been measuring his worth by perfection and visible results, missing the quiet ways his actions made a difference. He discovered that true happiness isn't found in flawless achievements, but in the subtle, positive impact we have along our journey. From that day forward, James let go of his pursuit of perfection. He began to appreciate the small, meaningful moments: a kind word, a gentle gesture, a shared smile. Each act, no matter how small, became like water from the cracked cup, quietly nourishing the world around him. Gradually, the emptiness he once felt began to fade, replaced by a sense of quiet fulfillment. Months passed. The path James once walked became lined with flourishing flowers, a living testament to the beauty that can grow from our imperfections. The cracked cup found a place on his shelf, not as a reminder of failure, but as a symbol that sometimes what we see as flaws are actually gifts the world needs. The true question may not be how to fix our cracks, but how to let them create beauty in the world. Happiness isn't about keeping everything perfectly together. It's about noticing the flowers that bloom from every drop we share. Embrace your imperfections. They might be the very thing that makes your life extraordinary.